I'm hearing Ayo Ma. Let me talk to you. Just Ayo Ma is what I'm hearing. Maybe you got a homeboy that was left behind or he didn't and I'm hearing anticipate the moment. Here, maybe you had a homeboy that just was on like standby. Maybe he's just waiting, watching for life to change, for you to change, for things to change. I'm here for things to develop. Um, I'm hearing many come, but few are chosen. I'm hearing establish the throne. I'm hearing violate your self-express checkout, whatever that means. I'm hearing your mom called. She decided not to come in because you decided not to talk to her. I'm hearing what's the vlog data? What's our count? Why are we short? You're short because most of your supporters are broke. So they didn't rob you, but some of them knew you would send it, some of them didn't. You're not asking too much. What you're asking is enough. You're not asking too much. Just happen to be that all your followers are broke. So, like, if you would have sent more money, then they would have supported you in the campaign, but sent only enough for them to have, like, peace about life, not about whatever that you were trying to get them to pay attention to. They took it and utilized it to help themselves, opposed to help the program. Whatever that means to you. I'm hearing, are you a boy or a girl? Your followers care, but your wife or your husband don't care. Whatever that means to you. Says it's hard to pick up people with hair like that. Say no. A lot of rich people have their hair like this. And no, I'm just saying no. Because I forgot what I was going to say. I'm just saying no. Most of the time, people don't know they're rich. It's just a look, a facade to look broke, but not actually be broke. I think to look broke and not actually be broke is a crime. You're not supposed to walk around looking like you're rich, but if you're rich, you're supposed to look rich. If you're broke, you're supposed to look broke. Why camouflage it into something that is not? I'm hearing fly the train, fly the boat, hit the porta potty jokes. I'm hearing reminisce on the times, and I'm hearing remember the time by Michael Jackson. I'm hearing why don't you use cards? I actually do, but right now I'm not. My brain is requiring me, excuse me, my brain is requiring me to give what it can now and use the cards later. Just see how far and how long it can go. I'm hearing peace treaty, whatever that means to you. Here, keep the tag. You still have the tag. Keep that tag. You're gonna need it for when you get where you're going. You're gonna need something to remember. how and why you're still in that same level playing field, waiting for YouTube to put my videos in the, what do they call it, the lineup, but it's like they don't want to. You know how it's very rare for people videos to have no views? Like, my shit has been stuck at no views for so long. I'm just like, damn, nobody want to watch my shit? Not even one person? Not even two people? Then I get like 2-3 people and I'm like, wow, such change in progress. You're waiting for something to pick up, and it's actually gonna pick up, it's gonna speed up, but the ball isn't rolling at all. Whatever you're dealing with, you've been stuck in, the cycle, the generational curse is not moving. It's stuck. It's because you're like, imagine a rubber band method or something. You know, people work out the rubber band method when they're doing like high knees and stuff like that, or they're doing squats and they're using that band, that elastic band. Shout out to Sia. I'm hearing what's that song? Elastic Heart. Or is it Chandelier? Either way, it's by Sia. She has like over 1 billion views. They want you to wait. I have no idea what it is they have you waiting for. It's like if you're going up at 100 miles per hour and you're expecting something at the bottom to like either be delivered or not delivered, it's not gonna come. It's never gonna come. And I'm saying it's never gonna come, but there's a time frame of when it's actually expected to arrive and when it's not. When it's actually gonna come, you're gonna be long gone. I'm hearing you're gonna be on a sailboat. You're gonna be on a sailboat when it comes, meaning you're gonna be on your way out as it comes in, and you're not even gonna want it anymore by the time you get it. That's what they want. So by the time you get it, you blow the opportunity. But I'm just like, why would they give it to you in the first place? Why would they just say no? Why wouldn't they just say no? Why would they fiddle to? Why would they like put grapes in front of your mouth and dangle them like that? I think the line of work that you chose to be in helps you to be successful, to feel successful, but the career that you really chose isn't available. It has way too many people in it. Way too many people for them to pay attention to you. So they're never going to come to you. And I'm here as a messenger today to tell you it's not going to happen. Whatever opportunity you're waiting for, you're looking for, is not going to happen. It's not going to call. They're not going to call. And when it does happen, because I'm saying it's like a contradiction. You have to say it's not going to happen so it can happen, but it's not going to happen right now is what I'm hearing. But it's not going to happen is what I hear, period. And then on the flip side, it's like a two-sided coin. It's like a heads and the tails. The heads is it's not going to happen. The tails is, well, when you finally flip the coin and it lands on tails, then it might happen. And it's like, okay, that's fame. That's success. That's what it's like to be rich, the 1%er. Isn't that what that sounds like? Like, why? What is that? That don't make sense. Why is it promised to me, but it's saying it is not promised? Maybe God made the promise to you, and whoever I'm talking to is battling inside, internally. You're battling the demon of whether or not you're going to be successful, because God told you will be successful. But then on the flip side of that, you have a life and the people around you that just suck and drain the life out of you so much that your high moments that aren't like you being intoxicated, your high moments where you feel like, shout out to the song High Hopes. I graduated to that song. The song, the way you're feeling and what you expect is not matching. Like, you're expecting God to step in and make you famous, right? Like that. Like at a blink of an eye, at the snap of a button, or at the push of a button, at the snap of a hand. Whatever the case may be, you're expecting it to just take off. And it's going to take off. But the way you're expecting it to happen, it won't, and it's not going to. God has to first get the people that's stringing you along and dragging you. Literally, if you're climbing up, what I'm seeing right now is a visual. a visual image, is somebody's rock climbing. You're going up the rock climbing. The way the rock climbing is the way I'm speaking to you. Kind of like this is a one-on-one interaction, except I know as many people behind this screen, right? 7 million in this world or whatever they said. Somebody gave me an option. TikTok did a little thing and they were like, is it 7 million people or 8 million? I put 7 million, but I was like, no, it has to be 8 now because people have babies. But I'm like, that don't make, I mean, I don't want to say that don't make sense, but if the world wants to triculate and keep people, like if the world wants to triculate and matriculate and they want to keep things and people on an equal playing field, they will. So if they said 7 million and it's 7 million, whether they have babies or not, they still know how to make it equal where the number of deaths that people that die equal up to the number of people that are already here. That way it equals up back to 7. I know that's shocking. I know that's scary, but that's exactly what it is. That's exactly how they're going to put it to you. That's exactly what they're going to expect you to already understand. Something about the career field you're going in, they're expecting you to already know things. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not going to happen. They don't expect for it to happen. They don't want it to happen, but it's going to happen. Now, we have to tell you it's not going to happen because it's not promised, right? Being successful, being a millionaire is not promised. However, the time frame that you're expecting it to happen in is like, the window of success is like this much. You expect it to be open like this soon. It's not enough space in the phone to show you, but if we do it like this, then you're expecting like this much, and it still wouldn't be enough. You see, because I'm all the way at the roof. I'm already there. So what you're expecting, it has to like flip over, matriculate. God has to touch it. It has to fly again. It's something about the domino effect. As one goes up, one comes down. So if this is a music industry thing, they're literally waiting for people to die. And it's like, wow, I'm surprised nobody's died. I hate to say that, but that's exactly what that is. That's exactly what they're expecting. They're waiting for. Once again, these are all spiritual downloads, so don't take it word for word, but these are spiritual downloads, so they're bound to happen soon. And whenever God steps in and makes it happen, but if it came to my mind, then I assume God put it there. Nobody can put stuff in your mind outside of God. And some people can spiritually tamper with you, play with you like it's like having a group of friends and they all just spew toxicity to you, and you're the only one that's like positive. Eventually it's gonna grab you and kind of bring you back down. I want to get back on topic now. What you're expecting to happen is the 1%er, but I'm hearing you're a 5%er. But what's funny is there's like a you that's current that I'm seeing. That's the 1%er. But what you don't know is that's the future. That's like, let me show you. It's right here. It's right in face value. It's right in front of you. So if you're gonna be the 1%er, you're right here, right? And the 1%er that I'm talking to is right in my face. But that's the future you. The one I'm talking to, and it's like that is you now. But I have to talk to you like it's past tense because they want the opportunity to be past. They want it to just disappear. What I'm experiencing right now is like homework that's due next week, but you got the assignment today. See how that conflicts you? So you don't know when to do the assignment, but you know to do it. But by the time you do it, it's going to be too late. It's kind of like you already have everything ready and prepared, but they're forcing you and everybody else in line. For like literally, I'm hearing that loud, like really, 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 really loud and clear. What I'm seeing is people. I like Cool Kicks. I watched the show, the YouTube series Cool Kicks. What I'm experiencing, right, like what I'm watching right now, is the owner come outside and say, "Hey, the whole line, everybody, you're making too much noise. Move the entire line." And I'm seeing him just say, "Hey, move." And then it's like a push, except nobody gets pushed. The push is the win, or like just the movement. The push is the movement of them moving. So it's like this is him, he comes outside and the people are like right here doing whatever in line. Close to, my hand is the building, the lighter is the owner. He comes outside and this hand is the people in line. People in line just doing whatever, dancing, partying, whatever. the owner from Cool Kicks comes outside and says, hey, we need some more space. It's too much going on. Let's make some room. So then they separate the room, kind of space it out. So the building is clearly still there. He's still there, but the rest of the people is kind of spaced out. What I'm seeing you experience is like God is gonna make room for you. He's gonna make time. He's gonna make space for you to come in. Whatever it is that you're expecting, he's gonna do it. He's gonna make time. He's gonna make the plans. You have people in your aura. It's like something so small as having, I hate to say it, something so small as having a parent. Now, with a parent, you can't go get tattoos. You can't go get high all the time. You can't go get drunk all the time without your parent being in your business. What I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing right now for this specific person is like you have everything. I want to see what kind of helicopter this is. Look at this. It's like this. They're doing training right now. So what you're experiencing is like God is coming. He's on his way. When he comes, it's going to be as loud as that. Like, I'm here. I've arrived. And he's going to bring friends. He's going to bring like King Caesar. He's going to bring, I'm hearing Charlemagne the God. He's going to bring all these great people with him to congratulate you. But what it feels like right now is like he has to sit you down and talk to you about not even what's going on in the industry. You're well past. He feels like you're the smartest person in and outside of the industry. Whatever industry you're in, you're at the top. So they don't have anywhere to put you. You're so good, they don't want to put you anywhere because they don't want you to be that good. They don't want you to be that successful. And what I'm feeling right now is it's not the building, it's the people that work within the industry and the facility that's trying to keep you boggled down, keep you held down. Something about not getting there on time, but getting there on purpose. Something about you going to work and you're always late, but every time something is about to happen, you get there right on time. It's like you're late for what you're supposed to be there for. Like you're supposed to be on time for work, but you're supposed to be, it's like you're supposed to be on time for work and the assignment, but it's like you're late for work and you're on time for the assignment. Like you're supposed to miss the rest of the drama. I caught that play. That's for somebody right there. I felt God very strongly from the time I let go and said I'm gonna give into this whole entire reading. When I started talking about myself and transferring over to you guys, so now I felt God, the presence of God in here strong. Like, oh my child, don't think that I'm gonna push you down. Don't think that I'm gonna pull you down and not give you what I already gave you, not give you what I promised you, what I gave you. You know it because you have it in your heart, but you can't see it and you can't feel it because the environment you're in is so toxic. And it's not even that it's toxic. It's just like it's so competitive. That's the word you're looking for. It's not that it's toxic. It's so competitive that you have to do all these random standout things. It's like the music industry. You have to come out like a clown in order to fit in with the rest of these people that look great. It's like you're not supposed to sit in a room and look great like everybody else. You're supposed to be the clown. I'm feeling that very strongly for somebody. The class clown. God wants you to be the class clown. He wants you to get up and laugh and make jokes and stuff, but you're not doing it. You're not even excited anymore. He's saying get excited. You're not doing it how you're supposed to anymore. And what I was going to say earlier is kind of like having a parent. They're so strict on you. When you get into the field that you really want to be in, you're going to be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do. So he's trying to hold you back. My eyes are getting watery, like I have to cry. Somebody's moment is getting ready to come. And while you have to remember, while your moment is being hindered, somebody else's is moving forward. Kind of like how I said earlier, it's kind of like going the flipping of the coin or I forget what I said, but you know what I'm talking about. The dynamic duo is getting ready to start. And God is expecting you to stand forward. He said he's expecting you to come in front of the gates. He's expecting you to be the speaker. He's expecting you to be the one that leads. So when you get there, you're going to have to be on top of your game. You're going to have to be the killer in the room. I hate to say it, but you're going to have to want to kill people when you get inside. You're going to have to want to like murder the entire scene, the entire industry in order to get in. In order to be accepted, you're going to have that killer mentality. And he's saying right now, you just don't have it. He's saying you have it, but you don't have it enough where if your whole group of friends say, hey, we about to go out and go do karaoke at the bar, you're not going to do it. And it's not as simple as that. It's something much bigger. But I have to give it to you small. I have to find something bigger. He's saying find something bigger. He's saying it, and I feel like I need to give you something bigger. I need to give you something bigger. Because you keep missing it. You keep missing it. You keep missing it. As a pimp, I oftentimes hear things, since I'm spiritual, I'll hear somebody say, and I've been tested so many times with this shit. I hear somebody say, hey, go pick up that orange over there. I left it for you. You go pick up the orange and you're ready to eat it. And somebody comes over and says, hey, that's my orange. Why are you about to eat it? And they're about to fight you over this orange that you heard somebody say was yours. Something about the people you have in your industry feeding you lies, jokes, and games. And you're going to eat it. So he's going to separate you and say, hey, I'm not going to let you go that route. I'm going to take you another route, because that route right there is where I put all my fast track dropouts. That's where all my people who had to get it out the mud are. And you got it out the mud and you're going to get it out the mud. But these are where my dropouts are. These are where my people that's literally, they don't have any morals. They don't have any values, but you do. And since I raised you, God is saying to you, since I raised you with morals, values, and principles, I have to take you from this middle area where you're like, I don't know who to be. I don't know if I want to be loud and blend in with the rest of the successful people, or if I want to be quiet and I want to just love on myself and not say anything. He's trying to get you to elevate. He's trying to get you to go higher. You're not reaching higher enough. You're not striving like you're supposed to be. You're looking at everybody else's plate, and it's like you already ate, but your plate is full. It's like I just told you in the beginning of the reading, he's gonna keep giving you these manuscripts. Well, it's like if you're an actor, he keeps giving you these pamphlets, these fat ass stacks of, excuse my language, God, because it's Sunday, but these fat ass movie script pamphlets, and they don't match to anything. But he gives them to you and only you. He gives them to you and only you. And you're like, what do I do with this? I don't know what I'm about to cry. You feel like your life is being wasted, and just stop right there, because it's not. I feel like it's not. It don't make any sense the way he's doing it. But you just heard me say, if these are all the dropouts and the successful dropouts let me get it right, because they're still going to be mad about this whole video, but it don't matter, right? It's about God and getting the message over to who it's supposed to get to. These successful dropouts made it happen by killing, robbing, thugging, drug dealing, taking crack, selling crack. He don't want you to go that route. He's trying to take you where you have to sell burgers and fries and have a smile on your face while you're doing it to these people, including the high-level successful dropouts, because you're one of the ones who graduated. Whoever I'm talking to, it's like you already elevated, you already graduated, so you feel like you feel like your life and your time is being wasted. I promise to God it's not. You're on the right path. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing it exactly how you're supposed to be doing it. But the thing about it is, God wants to take you a different route. He don't want you to be a drug dealer. He don't want you to be even if he lets you hang out with the drug dealers, he don't want you to think you're a drug dealer. Because when the police come and they come picking people up, they're not looking for the one that got the chain on. They're looking for the drug dealer. They don't care if you got chains on. They're looking for the drug dealer. And then you might be the one that get caught up, is what he's saying. So he's moving you out the way. You could be the one in the chains that's not the drug dealer, but you're in the whole circle environment with drug dealers. So they're going to just toss you out like, yeah, you're going to go first. Even if you're one of the main drug dealers, even if you're one of the main people in the group, and you don't drug deal, I'm hearing like, it's so crazy. They respect you enough to let you in and to participate, but not enough to let you play the entire game. It's like you're subbing in for someone. God is saying it's time for you to sub out. It's time for you to sub yourself in. Whatever position you're in right now, step down. Just say, I'm out. I don't want to do this no more. I quit. I'm out. I'm hearing that very strongly. Just say you're out. Say I quit. Whatever game, say exactly what I'm saying to you. Whatever game this is that we're playing, I'm out. I don't want to play it. I no longer want to play this game with you. And right there, the will, the fortune, the fame stops. Everything stops. You're still going to be rich. You're still going to be successful. Still going to be the top bitch. Still going to be the top nigga. But just everything is going to stop. And for a moment, you're going to feel so unsuccessful because it's going to be your vacation time. You see what I'm saying? God is saying, like, the time that you're expecting like to feel like a failure, you're actually on vacation. So you feel dead inside. You feel drug along. You feel like just, I feel like nothing is going to happen for me. I feel stupid. I feel dumb. I feel like unsuccessful. I feel belligerent. I feel demised. I feel diminished. Like, you feel all these big ass words that you don't even know. So God is saying, like, listen to what I just said. You're saying all these big words that you don't even know that you're saying. So you feel so smart, and you are, but you feel dumb in the environment he has you in. But he don't have you there because you're dumb. He has you there to elevate. He don't have you there like to be the smartest person to feel dumb in a room with all these other people that's literally, what I'm hearing, is just not on the upper echelon as you are. So what he wants to do is separate you and say, hey, I found another one like you. And you're going to be like, well, it's only one me. But then God's going to open the door. You're going to say, hey, come here. I got something I want you to see. And you're going to slam the door like, I'm tired of this shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Every time I come in here is something. I just want to be great. I'm here. I'm feeling it so strong. Like, you always back and forth with people, and you're like the top bitch at your place of business. Like, I hate this shit. I hate this. I quit. I hate. God is saying don't quit. God is saying don't quit. Mind you, these are all different people I'm talking to. So get on your bandwagon. Get on where you fit in. God is saying don't quit just yet. Whatever you're waiting for to come through is coming in like an airplane, like those airplanes I showed you. It's about to shoot through. I remember I had a son. The wife told me he died, he passed away, something like that. And once again, I heard it spiritually. I heard her say it spiritually, so I never knew if it was true or not because I never saw the little boy again. But I want to say I ended up seeing him again, or I didn't. I used to see a lot of, dead baby birds. And I didn't know where to correlate them, where to put them. But then I finally found a place for them. And I'm like, that's it right there. Like, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be, like, living, breathing, and elevating, but you're dying inside. Just like the little baby bird. But nobody knows. Well, I know. God brought me here to let you know that I know. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take for YouTube to put this on the platform and elevate it so I can get 1,000 views, or I'm hearing 10,000 views plus. But for the first week, it's only going to be like 1,334. For the first week, it's going to be like stuck right there. Kind of like in the beginning of the reading, how I told you. You feel stuck. You're going to be stuck until that cycle flips, because there's somebody and some things tied to you that have to get let go of, that you won't let go of, and you're scared to let them go. But I promise you, as soon as you do it, it's done. You no longer have to deal with it. As soon as you do it, it's done. You no longer have to deal with it. As soon as you do it, you're gonna be like, I feel a breath of fresh air. Even that's gonna frighten you. It's a airplane flying by. Even that's gonna frighten you. You have to get to a place where nothing can move you. God wants you to be where you're like the water. You know how he walked on water and he's the only one who did it? What I'm hearing is like, you can walk on water. I'm hearing you can walk on water. That's literally what I'm hearing. Through the roof is what I'm hearing. You can walk on water. I just saw a rocket, like what I was gonna say about the little boy that I used to give airplanes to. I used to make airplanes. Like origami, and I would give them to his mom so she could give it to him, or I would give it to him. And what I just saw is like a couple of those airplanes just, and the one I made wasn't the one that you can see the wings and it kind of flies and it drifts. The one I made was like a fast jet. It looked like, instead of having wings, it was just a straight, you know what I'm talking about. You make the ones with the wings on there, and you make the one that's like flat, but it still is like an airplane. You just don't know how it's going to throw. I remember when we was in school, we would make them and we'd just throw them through crowds, and they get stuck on people's hoods and stuck in their hair and shit. Because the point of it is real pointy. I used to make those, and I used to give them away. Something about your career taking off just like that, like a jet. Just pew. That's what I'm hearing. Pew. Just not with all those sounds, but I'm hearing like the wind. The way that you're gonna get successful is gonna be like, it's kind of like rolling the dice. It's gonna be like one good shake, just blah. It's gonna be like somebody died. That's what I'm hearing. Your success is gonna be so big and so strong, like a gunshot. It's I don't know how to put it, and you gotta be careful with the way you phrase it and stuff, because the police listen to these videos and they just go get so many different imaginary things. You can tell the police to stop watching these now, unless they have someone in the field that's literally working for them to get paid like that. Don't do it, because the police is just, all them cases gonna fail. They don't stick. That's just the end of it. Because you got to remember, when we're giving these messages, there isn't a specific person we're talking to. We're talking to God. We're talking to everybody outside that believes in God. Talking to the God in you. So I'm not even talking to you right now. I'm talking to God that's inside you. So when you get this message, you're going to just be chilling. And you're going to feel the chills and the hairs on your body stick up. That means God is there. And sometimes he uses people to come to you. Don't use the people that he used to come towards you. What I'm hearing very, very, very loud and strongly for this specific person, it's like now I'm talking to one person and we're trying to get to a group of people. Like, hey, are you a celebrity? And they're like, oh, you see me? Yeah, I'm a celebrity. That's what I hear. I hear her talking. It's a girl. But for the purpose of this video, it could be a boy or a girl. It's like, yeah, I see you. I hear you. Can you hear me? And then you're me, which would be you. You're like, yeah, hell yeah. I hear you. Yeah, this is it right here. I fucking hate my job. And then you say that in front of like a room full of people, but it's a stage. You're on stage. It's a stage full of people. You're like, I fucking hate my job. And then they all stop like, the music stops. It's like, and they all look at you and you still just keep going. Yeah. And then they just get back in it like, yeah, woo. And they're like, we're not even gonna pay attention to that. We're just gonna disregard. Don't even worry about it. We still fuck with you. That's what I heard somebody yell. Don't worry about it. We know you hate your job. We still fuck with you. We're gonna give you more money now. You hate us. We hate you too, bitch. Keep performing. Do it for us is what I'm hearing. Something that you're doing, you're so successful now that when you started, when you started, you were only doing it for yourself, right? So that's how you got so big and so successful. But then you reached all your milestones. You reached, okay, well, when I turn 21, I want to have 5 Grammys. I want to have 5 plaques. You reached all that already. So now you're trying to elevate more, and the only way to elevate more is to add more people in. You have to do it for more people now. I don't know if you have a baby on the way. I don't know if you want a baby. I don't know if you're dealing with a guy that already has kids. I think maybe that's what it is and it's stressing you out. You can now disconnect. Whatever that means to you. You can now disconnect. I'm hearing that very clearly, very strongly. You can now disconnect. If you're dealing with a man and he has kids, you can now disconnect. He's now going to be more focused on his kids, his life, his wife, his mom, his dad. He has things to look after. He has things to look forward to. Everyone does in life, right? But until God puts what is it? I'm hearing what's more of you is required of you. But you know what I'm talking about. It's the Bible verse where it said God don't give you more than you can handle. But it's not that one. It's about the one where you're required more. He wouldn't give you more than you can handle. I already said that. It's not that. This is about acquiring knowledge. And you've already surpassed yourself. You've already surpassed God. Like, you've already surpassed all these things. And of course, you can't surpass God, but you've already surpassed his expectations for you. You were doing things he didn't expect you to do. So when you got back outside, because you sold your soul, is what it was. So since you sold your soul, God wasn't in contact with you. Someone else was. So once you sell your soul again to the right person, because this time you actually sold your soul to the right person. Now, you're not supposed to sell your soul at all. But if you sell your soul to anybody, it should be to a pimp that's a real pimp. So that way you know that you're really going to be hoeing, right? opposed to you selling your soul to someone who says, I'm a pimp, but they have you doing everything except like prostitution, which is not pimping, something totally different than what pimping is. Baby, he's pulling you out and he's doing it in the nick of time. He's pulling you out and he's doing it in the nick of time. Somebody's about to become really successful because somebody's about to get a call. Probably an actual, like a FaceTime or an actual call. That's like, hey, I hear you've been working in the industry. We want to help you. We want to help bring you up. We want to help see what you're about. We want to just help you. And I'm hearing, even if you don't want to do music anymore, because we know how long it's taken, and you don't know that we've been watching you, but we've been watching you this entire time, failing, screaming. Hey, you know, remember that time when you got into it with that dude at the grocery store? Ah, ha, 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 ha. We saw that. We put you on. And you're going to be looking at the phone like, you dumb bitch. And but don't say anything. Don't say anything, because these are the people that God sent to help you. And the way they've been doing it is laughing at you, joking at you, like, not bullying you though, because it's not bullying. They're calling it like nitpicking. It's like you being the youngest one in the group, and they're like, he the little homie. He can't hang with us. He just let him stay. He harmless. And this isn't no little Snoop situation. And no disrespect to anybody that feels offended by that. And I didn't even mean to say little Snoop. So rest in peace to his soul. Maybe his murderers are trying to get in contact, or because I deal with those type of people as well. I don't discriminate, because I have bodies on myself as well, but that's nobody's business. So I know how to deal with those type of situations where you kill somebody or somebody killed you or your family is dealing with trials of murder or whatever. I know how to deal with all that stuff. Lawyers, attorneys, which are both fucking different. Let me tell you, a lawyer would actually represent you. An attorney, he just gonna stick by you until your case drop. Your case drop, that nigga's not your attorney no more. A lawyer is kind of obligated. That's just in my opinion, what I've dealt with. They're gonna be on the phone and they're gonna be just dying, laughing like, we've watched you grow up. Ah ha ha ha. I'm hearing this is a girl. Like, this is how she laughed. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Girl, we've been watching you this entire time. Ah ha 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 ha. You've been failing. Ah ha ha ha. But this is your friend. This is somebody that you spiritually grown up with, and you don't know that she's calling and say, hey, this is your call to come into the music industry now. You can come in now. You understand us now. And the level of success that you're at now is going to make sense. Kind of how, you know how I said earlier, you're waiting for the ball to flip, to drop, the ball to drop. You're waiting for the coin to flip over. You're waiting for something to happen. It's like, I feel like I'm wasting my life or my time now. Like, I felt this, like, this is it. This is it. I felt this is the goal. This is the dream. This is the life I was supposed to have. This is the person I'm supposed to be. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. The part that you're missing is to just keep going. You know, life is like having a big box of chips. When you get on your last box of chips, you start to wonder, damn, am I ever going to get any more chips? Knowing there's more money in the world, there's more chips, but it's like, how will I get the chips? Same way you got them before, baby. Same way you got them before. The same exact way is what I'm hearing. There's nothing that's changed. You have changed. You have grown, and you haven't changed at all. You've grown. That's how you know when you're dealing with the right person. When they're still the exact same person that they always been, but they start to do things differently in a elevated way. It means they're growing. That's when being ugly becomes attractive. Like, you used to be ugly to me. What happened? You got fly, you got money, you got kicks now. You got game now. What happened is you got smart. You stopped dealing with that same crowd. You stopped dealing with them same people, because even they waiting for you to stop. They literally laughing like, yeah, we're gonna be with this nigga forever. We're gonna have this nigga tied down forever. He ain't gonna never be successful. But they're laughing about it. Like, they're mad. They're mad as fuck. The people that you hang out with are mad that you hang out with them. They're like, why do you hang out with us? You're so successful. You could be so much better. You could be so much greater. And they don't say it to you. They just sit there and chill. Your friends will tell you, but your friends won't tell you too. That's how you know when you got a real friend. I hate to say it. Nowadays, as we get older, you think having a real friend is somebody who keep it real. Sometimes having a real friend is somebody who don't say nothing at all. That's my friend. I'm just let her do whatever she want to do. No, say something to that bitch. Say something to her on God, because she need it. But at the same time, don't say nothing at all, because she don't need it. So that you have to know, like, you have to know how to decipher it. When do you feel like a person is ready to accept information? That's when you give it to them. When you feel like they're ready to accept the information. If you don't give it to them in teaspoons, somebody is now getting ready to stop being force-fed. You're used to everybody providing things for you that you forgot how to cook at home. Don't hate me for it. I'm just the messenger. Who does that? Jamie Foxx and Martin. You see, it's something like that. God is waiting for you to have your twin back. You're waiting for your twin. You're waiting for your partner to match up in life with you. Kind of like the rapper Mulatto. There's nobody else in the industry like her. And I'm only saying that because that's what I feel. Now, I'll also say there's nobody else in the industry like her because she won the rap game. She won the first rap game ever. And then, on top of her winning the motherfucking rap game, this bitch had the nerve. She had the audacity to go become more successful after that. She's the top bitch in the industry. When it comes, and excuse my language, not bitch, but she's the top female in the industry when it comes to doing music. She has this shit down packed. I've seen her try all different vibes when it comes to music. When it comes to style, she can dress. When it comes to doing her hair, she can do her hair. When it comes to makeup, she's looking the same. She's looking good. She's looking the same. She's not looking like she's trying too hard to fit in. I feel like I'm speaking to someone like her of their industry. You're the mulatto of your industry, and you're waiting for like people to like bow down in a way because you feel like, yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm the queen of this shit. Like, I own this shit. Can't no bitch tell me nothing. That's real. They can't. Whatever that is that you feel, that's real. They can't. Can't no bitch tell you nothing. Just like your nigga supposed to amp you up, like, hey, baby, you look good today. That's with it. That's cute. You look, I'm with all that. Nah. This is about you. Don't worry about it. This is about you. Whatever it is you're going through, you're going to get through it. I didn't damn near sweat it out my clothes because I'm so excited for you. But this is the way he wanted me to give the message. So it's the way it got to go. I'm sweating, so I assume somebody's about to bless me with a new sweatsuit or a new shirt or something. I'm actually about to take it off. I don't want to sweat it out. I don't got that many black sweaters, black hoodies. It's my favorite one too, cause it fit good. Sweating, got out the shower, didn't put on no deodorant. Something like that. You're about to start getting rid of small things that you no longer need, and you're gonna give them away to people, like a giveaway. Because you feel so successful now, which you should. You feel so successful that you made it to a level where it's like, I can give back now. That's true. You can give back now. And it won't hurt you. It won't hurt you at all. I'm seeing a haircut. Whoever I'm talking to might have a haircut. They have like a side shave. And they have like 2 lines going through it. Like a design. Like the barber put a design in your hair. It's a fade. Or something like that. But the rest of your hair, where the rest of your head has hair. It's just this one side that's shaved. You're getting ready to connect the dots and make plays and elevate through the room. I'm hearing that so loudly, like those planes. You're getting ready to take off. No matter what it is that you're doing, if you've already successfully became great and you're making millions of dollars, it's a helicopter passing by right now. It's the police helicopter, and they're actually going a different direction. So somebody's about to get out of jail, and it's going to change everything. I feel like I've been in jail. I hate to say that. I've been in jail a couple times, but I'm saying, like, I feel like who I'm talking to is about to get out of jail, like, right now. Like, you're clocking out of, like, you're getting out of jail right now. I said clocking out. Maybe you work there, but maybe you put in so much time. It's like getting respect inside the jail. You don't work at the jail, but you got respect in it. Who I'm talking to is a king, is a don, a real don, and a real king, where they make shit move. I make shit move when I get shit done. I make shit move. I like it that way. That's how it ain't like I force it. Look, here go another one, another synchronicity. Let me get it before it leave. Carrying you. Somebody's been carrying you this entire time. Now it's time to put them down. Let them carry themselves. Like, you're on top, and somebody's been carrying you. But once you let them go, because it's like you think you need them too. It's like a hype man, like a rapper and a hype man, like Safari and Nicki. It's like a Safari and Nicki situation. I hate to bring them up, not to be in their business, but it's like a Safari and Nicki thing to keep it bland. It's a Safari and Nicki thing because Nicki was the rapper, but she had Safari, who was also like a hype man for her. or if that, I don't know if he, I don't remember if he was. I think he was like her stage man, and and then they start dating and it kind of messed it up or whatever. But something like that, something like where they needed each other to get back like in and out of the room to make things feel better. Somebody's going through something like that. What I was gonna say is your deal, because two different scenarios. One, I'm gonna stay stuck on that one, is once you let that hype man go, and for you he isn't a hype man because you don't do music, whoever I'm talking to, but once you let that hype man go, it's gonna elevate you, and it's also gonna elevate him because he's gonna now see his worth. But something about moving the room, and you can't move the room with two people. Whatever you're trying to do, you have to do it. You have to move the room with one person, and you do it so well that it's like you do it with 10 people, and I was only talking about 2. So get in your, like, find your place in this world, like find your place and get in it. Wherever you look, like whatever it is, you're so close. You always get right there, and then it's like, boom, fuck, I picked the wrong person. Damn, I got into the wrong relationship. Fuck, I picked the wrong shoes for this fucking outfit. We got on the same outfit. I got on the right, my shoes are right and yours not, though. Something like that. Everybody's wearing the same outfit, but your shoes are different. And it's okay. Your shoes are supposed to be different to get you through your assignment. If you don't make it all the way through your own assignment, you end up doing everybody else's assignment, and then yours makes sense. Opposed to you doing yours and then everybody else's makes sense. Like, yeah, I already knew that. I'm that bitch. I'm that guy. I went ahead of you guys and I did everything I already knew I was supposed to do. This is what somebody's sitting there thinking, like, yeah, I already knew you was going to do that. You already knew you was going to fuck me, so I waited for you to fuck me. And when you fucked me, I waited. I let you fuck me. Somebody's like, yeah, I let you ass fuck me. And I'm not gay. I don't like, somebody's like, I'm not even gay. I don't like none of that shit. But literally, in a literal sense, I let you ass fuck me. This is what somebody's saying. Like, I let you ass fuck me. I let you. He's like, no, you're gay. You're gay. You let me fuck you. You let me fuck you really good. And the guy that's straight is like, no, bitch. I knew you were going to try to come over and do that, so I let you do it. Because I heard about you. Something about the industry you're in where you're going to hear a lot of he say, she say. Mulatto got a song like that. He say, she say, speaking on me, bitch, be safe. Yeah. I fuck with all that. It's one of them things where you're going to be so great, you're going to be the mulatto of the room. So you're going to need to, like, clear up the rest of that stuff that's going on, that yuck and mire, and still see through. You're going to get to the next level. There is no other option. You're going to get through. You have to. It has your name on it. But like I already said, you're dealing with someone or people, a group of people, people keep saying, you know, your friends will tell you, but sometimes your friends won't tell you. When you've been friends for a long time and she start liking that nigga that you like, she ain't gonna tell you that she like that same nigga that you like. If she see that you feeling that nigga like that, she gonna still sneak around with that nigga. And sometimes that's a real friend. Don't say nothing. But then it becomes cold when they like, don't say nothing. Because if that's your real friend, then you better say something.